What's up, everybody? Some guy who cooks here, and you know, if you're watching this, that means it's Labor Day. Happy Labor Day. For me, it's the day before. I'm at Walmart picking up a few more ingredients for today's cook. I'm making smash burgers, so I hope you love to smash burgers. So I was thinking about getting some brioche buns, but instead, I'm gonna go a little different. I'm gonna go with some croissants. These are all butter croissants. I love croissants. I'm sure you probably do too, because they're amazing. We're at Walmart, so they're not that expensive. Now, I already got my beef, so I'm not picking that up right now, but I will give you some recommendations. If you want to do a good smash burger, 80-20 is usually the way to go. I'm going to be doing something special today. I'm using ground bison instead. But, stupid me, I forgot to pick up a couple things while I was out yesterday. One thing, of course, the buns, as mentioned, and the other, the bacon. I got beef, I got cheese, but I'm missing the bacon and the buns, two very essential parts to a good smash burger. Anyway, guys, here I am. I'm at the bacon. I have my bacon, I have my buns. I'm paying and getting out of here. See you in the kitchen.
It's Some Guy Who Cooks, starring Brett Picorni. Featuring Brett Picorni. Guest stars on the show include Sal, Peppy, and the lovely Paula. Today's episode brought to you by Brett Picorni.
Once again, guys, happy Labor Day. Today's cook is something quick, something simple, something easy, something delicious. In case you didn't know, burgers, much like mashed potatoes, love to smash. And today's smash burgers are gonna be awesome. That's because our super smash burgers are gonna be made with bison, bacon, cheddar, croissants, and this really awesome specialty Dijon mustard. So first things first, we're making bacon. All right, the pan is good and hot. Time to start adding the bacon. Before we do, go ahead and grab a nice plate, put on a paper towel. That way, when we're done with this bacon, we can set it on here to drain. Okay, first strip. I love that sound. We're not throwing down any grease or anything because, quite frankly, there's enough oil in this bacon to grease the pan on its own. Not only that, but it is a non-stick. It's cast iron, so it's got a natural non-stick seal on it from all the fats from cooks before. As soon as that bacon is ready to flip, this pan's gonna naturally release it. All right, guys, who's ready to play Super Smash Burgers? As you can see, the bacon's all done, and it has left us with a nice big pool of bacon grease. Now, we're not gonna let that stuff go to waste, nay. Instead, we're basically going to be frying our smash burgers in this grease. So right here, I've got my 4 bison meatballs. The bison meat does come in 1-pound packs, so it's very easy to split up into 4 even 4-ounce meatballs. Now, I'm gonna do a method used by a place called Relish. Fantastic burger place. Essentially, they put their spatula down on top and then they give it a good couple smacks with their bench scraper and hold it down for that sear. Those smacks really get you a good flat burger. All right, first meatball, here we go. Well, that's sad. 10-second rule, rinse it off. Don't do that in a professional kitchen, folks, okay? All right, first one, here we go for real now. Meatball down. Ready for the smash? Here we go. All right, now we're gonna give it a good hold. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, keep counting until you get to 10. And what that does is, when you press it like that, it gets you a good sear, a good crust, and it holds in all those juices so they don't come out when it's, squeezed like that. Now, this is kind of taking the form of a longer patty because, well, it's taking the shape of my spatula. I should get a better spatula for this. Oh well, while that's going, let's go ahead and season it. Very simple, just a little sal and a little peppy. Oh, and a little accent. So this one's a little thicker than your average one. I'll go for thinner on the next patty. In the meantime, let's go ahead and give her a flip. Woo! Look at that sear. And now for the next step. This is an old deep fryer. Well, it's the receptacle for it. I'm gonna throw the cheese on there and I'm gonna use this like a dome to trap in that heat and steam the cheese. So here we go. We're gonna get a nice handful of shredded cheddar right on top, like that. I'm basically covering this patty with the cheddar. Now keep in mind, you don't really want to add water to hot oil because it's going to splatter, but I'm gonna add this on top of the cheese and the patty in the hopes that it'll kind of slowly come down and then steam under this. So here we go. A little bit of water. And boom. Steamer. And while we let that steam, I'm going to go ahead and get one of our croissants ready. Croissants are delicate, guys. You want a really nice knife for cutting this, but let's go ahead and cut her in half, just like Houdini. And keep in mind, don't cut toward your hand like I just did. I should be leading by example, not by whatever. Anyway, croissant, and now for the special mustard I was talking about. This is a blue cheese Dijon. I'm going to spread it on either side of that croissant. Depending on how much you like mustard, put a lot or a little. I'm going to put enough that I can just sort of coat the sides. Dijon is a strong flavor, and there's a lot of oil in this burger, so it's going to be juicy enough that I don't need a lot of it, so just enough to do that. This burger is almost ready. It's going to be ready as soon as I take that top off. In fact, it may be ready right about now, so I'm going to hurry with this mustard. All right, you ready to see what we got? Here we go. Oh, that's hot. Look at that cheese, nice and melty and skirted. I'm just going to pull it up and let it come right on top there. And it's going to continue to melt when I throw it on. So here we go. First patty on the croissant. Let's go ahead and get the rest of this cheese that is just kind of bubbling away in the grease. We've got our first patty here, and we're going to throw on 4 pieces of bacon. But this is a super smash burger, so we got one more before we're done. Another meatball, down it goes. Smashing time. All right, now let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll give it one final push there. Woo! Once again, we're just gonna season this guy. Salt, pepper, and accent. This is bison, not your regular ground beef, so I really want to taste it. Overdoing it on the seasonings can pull away from that. That's the same reason I didn't candy the bacon. All right, time for another flip. Woo! And look at that crust there. I'm gonna take some of this fried cheese here that's sitting in there and put it right on top. We don't want that stuff going to waste. All right, guys, here's the cheese. Here's the dome plus the water. We want this to steam. Just gonna check under, see how it's going. Woo! That's about ready. All right, let's get it. You can see we got a bit of a cheese skirt here. Let's pull it and drop it right on top. There we go. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. You guys, I gotta tell you, using a cheese skirt to melt that cheese and get some crispy cheese right on top of this burger, it's a beautiful thing. Before we can call this finished, we need to add 4 more pieces of bacon. Now we top it off. Oh yeah, here it is. Croissant Smash Burger. The Super Smash Burger. Look at that. Bacon grease is spitting and flying everywhere. And I don't even care because I'm gonna put a lid on it. I guess I should have used that lid for steaming instead of that. Anyway, gosh, isn't that beautiful? It is greasy beyond belief, but goodness gracious. I mean, just take a look. Look at that cheese oozing out. Look at that bacon. Look at that. Just look at that. Brett's Croissant Super Smash Burger. 2 bison patties, ton of cheese, 4 strips of bacon. They were broken in half and cooked down in halves. That is. I'm ready. Are you ready for me to jump in? I'm doing it. Let me give you another view right here before I jump in. Look at how beautiful that is. Here we go, guys. And it's got that blue cheese Dijon mustard. Come on, here we go. Holy cow! That is one heck of a burger. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Talk about a labor of love. You want to labor on Labor Day? Make some smash burgers this way. I gotta give this another mouth hug. If you heard that slurping sound while I was taking a bite, that wasn't grease, that was juice from these patties. That sear holds in all the juices on these smash burgers. Oh, and look at that. Cheese just gooing off. This is one of the best burgers I've ever had. And I gotta tell you, I think I need to try it again using candied bacon sometime. And the croissant is holding together surprisingly well. It's kind of squished down, but it's holding together. So we've got our smashed burgers and our fluffy croissant, but now it's all smashed. Now let's give this beef, this bison meat, a taste on its own. Yeah, that is a good pure beef taste. Anyway, guys, I won't keep torturing you by eating this in front of you. I'm gonna go enjoy it off camera. I hope you all make these too. Anyone can. I'm not a professional chef, just some guy who cooks.